and welcome to the Cosmic Revolution channel. I am your guide, Maddie Murphy, astrologer, intuitive, and empowerment coach. I'm here to talk to you today. If your Saturn is in Aquarius, this means you are entering your Saturn return. As of the time of this filming, it is December 16th, 2020. Hallelujah. A new chapter is beginning for you. I'm going to walk you through what this Saturn return means for you specifically in Aquarius. And if you want to know more about the Saturn return in general, check out my follow-up video to this, which is just what to expect during your Saturn return. Okay, ready? Let's go. So, hello, my Saturn and Aquarius babies. How are you doing? If you're here, I have the dates for you in case you don't know exactly when your Saturn return is. You could check your birth chart. If it says Saturn in Aquarius, hello, nice to meet you. How you doing? You're here, you've arrived. This would be if you were born February 6th, 1991 to May 21st, 1993, and June 30th, 1993 to January 28th, 1994. You're here, you've arrived, and you're going to be in your Saturn return. You might have had a little sneak peek of what the Saturn return flavor and theme was going to be. That lasted March 21st to July 1st of this year of 2020, but now you're in it to win it. You're in the meat of your Saturn return from December 17th to March 7th, 2023. Yup, Saturn returns last a while. They're quite the doozy because we got a lot of work to do. We're stepping into our emotional adulthood. We're getting free of the things that don't serve us. We're taking our power back. We are showing up. We are growing up. Let's do this. So with Saturn in Aquarius, what does this mean for you? First of all, I should say that Aquarius is a really expansive sign. Having Saturn, which is the taskmaster, the leather daddy, the life coach, personal trainer, in the sign of Aquarius, Saturn's coming to teach you lessons about what it means to be in community, what it means to be part of a group larger than you, what it means to have your sacred work in the world, your responsibility, your role be for the greater good of humanity. All that activism, altruism, humanitarianism, getting involved, being progressive, developing things that haven't been developed before. And truly you and the people in your Saturn return are going to be exactly what our planet needs right now, because you are being put through this rite of passage of your Saturn return so that you can, it's like you're going through a superhero training in a movie. You're going through these next 3 years to prepare you to be the people who are going to usher in this new age, this Aquarian age, where we're focused more on the collective and community care, non-hierarchical structures, and just the progress of humanity. So NBD. So the first few things to expect, and I want you to be aware of your Saturn return so that way they don't come hit you upside the head like a cosmic curveball while you're not expecting it, is Saturn in Aquarius. Aquarius rules friends and groups of friends. So spoiler alert, and as I mentioned in my last video, Saturn return effects can start up to a year before your Saturn return. So you might already be feeling this, but you may experience a change in your friend groups, a change in your sense of community. Saturn returns in general are where we can sometimes break off and break up with friends from our childhood, from our adolescent years, from our college years, because sometimes our friends leading up to that point, our friendships are built on a foundation of a person we no longer are by the end of our Saturn return. For instance, I had lots of friends. I went to the club in my bandage dress from Bebe, and we got drunk and just hung out and were silly and watched reality shows. And then my Saturn return hit, and my Saturn was like, girl, wake up. You have work to do in the world. And I was just like, what? Who am I? What's happening? It shook everything in my foundation. And I tried to hold on to some of those friendships, but the friendships that were built on authenticity and support and shared interests, those are still my friends, my ride or dies. The friendships that were based on me partying and being a little silly and not living my truth and being hungover all day on Sundays, those friendships didn't last. That's in general for Saturn return, but your Saturn is in Aquarius, which rules friend groups. So definitely expect a shifting of friends. And the more that you're willing to release certain things from the past, especially when you have all of the signs pointing you in that direction too, the more space you make for really good, nourishing friends, for really groups of people who are like-minded and have common interests and goals and values as you, okay? So sorry to start off with such a cosmic boner killer, but it is the Saturn return after all. It's not all rainbows and unicorns. So my second little cosmic RX, or something to expect for your Saturn return in Aquarius, is you are going to be asked to get involved in something political, in something civic-minded. In case you couldn't tell from 2020, this is the year where we all have to take a stand for what we believe in. There's no more saying, I'm not political. There's no more saying, I don't understand that, or politics doesn't affect me. They affect us all. And truly what we're moving forward in this next chapter, especially as we have Saturn in Aquarius and we have Jupiter in Aquarius this year, is saying that the only way we're going to progress forward is if we all take responsibility and accountability, and we all take part in our civic duty. So for you, I would ask yourself, you don't have to have it all figured out now, but as you're starting your Saturn return, what is a cause that speaks to you? Where is your sacred rage? What is something in society that's an injustice that pisses you the F off? Follow that fire in your belly. That's good, that's motivating you. And Saturn is going to reward you for doing something with that sacred rage. And also, it's not just good for the collective, it is going to also push forward your personal growth, okay? Anything from getting involved in a cause, maybe that's how you meet your future partner, maybe that's where you network for a new job, maybe that's where you just find out that your purpose in life is so much bigger than you even realize, okay? So get involved. Number 3, for my Saturn Aquarius, make a plan. Just think of a vision of how you want to feel by the end of the Saturn return. I guarantee you it's not going to happen how you think it's going to happen. You're not going to understand all the details now. You wouldn't even want to. That'd be so boring. But I would start thinking about, who do you want to be on the other side of this? Get curious. Start studying astrology. Start reading books about things you're passionate about. Maybe make a vision board. Think about, if you're interested in something, in making clothes, save up and buy a sewing machine. Like, this is the time to believe in your higher vision and start taking those little steps. Saturn is that Capricorn mountain goat energy, just taking little steps towards that bigger picture vision, okay? That leads me into my 4th thing to do, my 4th cosmic RX for your Saturn return in Aquarius. If you can, get a mentor. Saturn rules elders. Saturn rules working with someone who's older and wiser, who's a sage, someone who's done this before, who's walked down this path. If you can, there are so many apps and programs now where you can be linked up with a mentor. You can also join group coaching things. You can even find a community you enjoy. Maybe you can't afford a one-on-one mentorship, but just finding someone who's an expander for you. Don't put them on a pedestal too high. No, we're not worship or idolizing any of these, but finding a mentor. A mentor could also be someone in your own family, someone to talk to, someone who's just been through this before, because there are going to be moments in your Saturn return where you're going to feel confused or lost or hopeless. It's going to feel heavy. Saturn has a depressive element. It weighs on you. It's like carrying the burden of the world on your shoulders, and it feels like a lot, okay? But you're being put through that cocoon energy to transform and metamorphosize. And having a mentor is just someone being like, hey, you're so close. Don't give up now. That's sometimes all you need to hear, okay? So get a mentor. And then really my last point, I don't even know why I had to look down. It was so obvious. Take charge. Take charge, baby. The future is yours. I want you to take the reins of your life back. Take the steering wheel of your life back. And I want you to dream really big. No settling. Your Saturn is in Aquarius. Aquarius is the visionary, the rebel, the revolutionary. It's pure electric energy of possibility and potential. So no settling, no playing small, and no letting someone else tell you who you are or who you need to be, okay? We're taking charge, taking your power back, and this is how you rock your Saturn return. And I'll be here for you every step of the way, all right? So drop a comment below if you're going through your Saturn return, and also let me know if you know what house it's in, okay? So I'll see you soon. Sending you lots of love.